Hello guys, welcome back to Creation Today. Um, Today I added a few new things, not a few stuff, since that's really weird. Okay, so I added a few new things, some new stuff. The first thing you might see is this here. It'll take a melon, and when it's harvested, the melon will come down. I got it away so I don't pick it up, and then it'll go down here, and it'll like drain into here. Basically, it'll take the melons and it'll put it in a chest. So like there's some melons coming in there from these. Yeah, see, there's some melons coming in from last time I was over here. But okay, so that's cool. And this chest is completely full. So let me show you this right here. It's just a hopper. You put a thing in it, and it disappears. You're like, where's it going? And you throw a bunch in there. And then you go up here, and what that is it's basically internet cable. It will transfer the data, which is the melons, over here, and pop them out and print them out over there. So it's kind of like a fax machine. I don't know, but except that it doesn't duplicate anything. Um, but I'm kind of thinking of it as the internet in a sense, like sending that as like an email, and I'll show you an actual email you can send through it later. But where it's sending it to is this Melon Store. So the Melon Store receives, so it goes through a long line of hoppers, and at the Melon Store, you come down here and you open this up, and here's the melons that I put in. So that's cool. And what you can also do is you can send messages through that, like an email, kind of. So I would open this up, and it says, "Hi, Melon Store, please send us your money." And so they could write that, and then they could go and send it. See, this is right now, it's a pretty bad network because it's only one thing. But I mean, eventually this could be really cool. Like, so right now, the only messages you can send is going from there to the Melon Store. That's the only message line. But there will be other message lines, like I'm planning on making some. And I think it's a pretty cool idea, and I think that it's the type of thing that makes this new update really awesome. There's so much new stuff you can do, like the hoppers and stuff. See that there, the book and quill just popped up. Since it takes a little bit for it to get there. I mean, it's like the internet. It's like the internet at the very beginning. It's pretty slow. Although I think at the very beginning of the internet, it would take a lot longer than what it just took to transfer that message. Even now, that would be okay. Like, it wouldn't be that bad if it took that long to send. Actually, it would. That would be pretty slow internet if it took that long to send an email. But another thing I added is I added a little bit onto this mansion, I guess you could call this. That's what it's turning out to be. Oh man, yeah, the thing is, my thing's pretty laggy, my mouse is, so that's what I did too. But what I added here is stairs going up. I added lights around, the redstone blocks. I decided, hey, I'll just put lamps on that. I don't even have to worry about power since they're cool looking, and but they also provide power. So there we go. Now up here is the start of the second floor. Just gonna have like kind of be in a balcony-ish, but it's covers a little too much to be a real balcony. I would say that this is probably one of my better builds, this mansion so far. I mean, it looks pretty cool, and yeah, it's not crappy, but it's okay. And when it's done, I think it's gonna look pretty cool. I'm gonna try and make it not 100% square. One thing I love about this new snapshot is that you don't have to like use commands to do this. These extra deep snow, you just place down more snow. And yeah. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Very, very, very not steep stairs at all. Wish you could do this with all kinds of materials, like make like custom height. So yeah, that's really cool. I like it a lot. So yeah, you can make like a ramp now. I haven't really experimented with this much. Like, but that's so awesome. You can make like a ramp easily, just like, whoa. Problem is the only material you can do it out of is snow. But yeah, but here's a funny thing I found earlier. I was messing around with this a tiny bit. If you go up like, wait, let's just keep bring it up, bring it up. Come on, come on. All right, so like here, what you would expect is for these to be act like regular blocks, but actually they don't, because when you get regular block, wait, let me show you something. Get regular block and go like this. They look exactly the same. So, but with a regular block, you can like break there and have floating pieces. With this, if you break anywhere, it destroys above it. It's kind of like a cactus or sugar cane. So that's kind of weird. I think that's a bug. But anyway, I'm not here to review this snapshot, so I don't know why I'm doing this. But I just thought it was something cool that I found. So yeah, I'll probably use it in some of my creations coming up. But anyway, there's one more thing. I added a bit onto this store. Let me go in the window. I put a ceiling on here. It seems a bit low now that I'm in it and actually thinking about it, but it'll be okay for this floor. I mean, this is just like one of the first floors, just like little store for buying. I don't know what. I think I'm gonna label the aisles. Like, I think this is just gonna be like a lot of. There's just gonna be like, no, this isn't gonna be food. Food's gonna have its own layer, or maybe I'll have its own. Like, I'll have like a grocery store for food, so I don't have to have like this part as part of it. Food might not be part of this. I don't know what this is. Just random little stuff that nobody wants probably. But I designed this floor here. I think it looks pretty cool. What I realized is that a floor, even with just a chiseled quartz, looks really cool. It's one of those blocks where it's just like when there's a lot of them together, it creates shapes with the corners, like there and like that. It's kind of weird actually how it doesn't quite match up perfectly, but it still looks kind of cool. Yeah. I think that right there just alone would be a pretty cool floor. But anyway, that's not really what we're talking about right now, but I just think it'd be cool. The process of making the network, I guess is what I'm calling it, or the internet, it was kind of hard just to dig down there and figure it out. I should have used coordinates. That would have made it a lot easier. But what I ended up doing was the thing actually when you do that, the data, I guess you could call it, is going out to here, up to about here, over under so deep underground, over to about here, deep underground, and then shooting over to the melon machine. So it kind of spirals around a little bit, but it doesn't really matter that much. And pretty soon I'll be offering home internet, and that'll be something strongly advertised in this store. But first I need to develop more of a network system, because one thing I could do, like, it'd be kind of hard to connect everyone with everywhere unless I have like a central database, and then what would tell it where to send everything. So what it ends up meaning is that for every single contact, you need a different line. So like to send an email from that to here would need its own line. So what it would be is it would be a neighbor thing where if you wanted a line between two houses, it would be like both the houses would pay like half of it. So like say these two neighbors wanted a way to communicate, then they would split the cost, and they would get a line going underneath their house like that. And they would also both need sellers. I don't need to go as deep as I did with that other one, But the funny thing, I think that there might be a way for me to. Whoa, these doors are messed up. I think there might be a way for me to make make the what am I saying? I think there might be a way for me to make the signal go up. But I so far have the thing go up. But so far I haven't been able to figure that out. Like I can make it go down by putting like here. Let me show you what I'm struggling with. See, I can make a. It's really easy to make something like that, and you just throw in. Oops, that was kind of a fail. Oops, I did it again. You just throw in a thing there, and it comes up there. That's simple, but and then it's easy to like, connect that to a chest, or even to make it go down. You just put a hopper or a chest or anything there, and that's all. That's all good. But what the hard thing is, I don't know if this is possible or not. But to make it go up, because when you go like this and go like that, even though you're pointing up, it's still that points it facing down. There's no pointing up way to do it. And I tested that, but I haven't thought of anything. I could use one thing I could use is minecarts with hoppers. But then it gets a lot more complicated. One thing is if you use a comparator. I don't know how it's said, but if you use one of those things, I read this. I don't know if it's true, but I think it is. It'll actually give out a redstone signal. It'll actually give out a redstone signal if the if the hopper has an item in it. If it's next to the hopper, or maybe that you don't even need that. Maybe it's just that's how it always is. So if that could work, I could make it so it would start a redstone signal that would make the minecart go and it'd be more efficient, but then I'd have to have lots of rail and I'm not good at minecart stuff. They're kind of hard to control. So anyway, guys, this has probably been a really long episode. I should keep talking because I got a lot of ideas. I was sitting here thinking about it for a while, thinking about new stuff, new invention, a new project in this world that I think will be pretty cool. This would be awesome if I could have like a server and have people also work on it, setting up networks and all kinds of stuff, but sadly I can't have that. So I guess I'll be the person who does everything. Builds the houses, installs the internet, all that stuff. Who knows, maybe soon there'll be wireless internet for Minecraft. Minecraft's gotten a lot more intelligent and modern with this redstone update because the redstone stuff allows you to do cool stuff. So anyway, guys, I'll see you in my next video. Hopefully it'll be soon, and I'll try and get a couple more networks set up. First thing I want is the first network I want to do is to make this a two-way network, so I can have data transferred, and also set up another one to the other Melon Store. This one here doesn't need one because it's right at the Melon machine. And I think I'm also going to build like a headquarters for the Melon Machine Incorporated. Yeah, make a company out of it, because really, who's running this? I mean, and I'm running it in real life, but in the game, who's running it? Because this is all made up. So, thanks for watching. See you in my next video. If I can find a stop recording button, I'll say bye. Okay, bye.